Welcome in the chat box. Put where you're dialing in from. We'd love to know. Welcome Ramona from San Antonio. Stephen, welcome from Waco, Texas, better known as Waco. Jesse from LaPorte, welcome. Mr. Garza from Franklin, Tennessee. Jonathan from Lab Rat. He's the Lab Rat fan from Austin, Texas. Robert Castro from California, welcome. And Dennis from Corona, California, welcome. Thank you all for being here. I know Ed has some exciting things to share with you today.
Got Puerto Rico in the house, huh? Yeah, it's great.
Welcome, Puerto Rico.
All right, we are streaming live. Welcome, guys, to the AI Breakfast Lab. If you're here as a guest, welcome. Every morning, Monday through Friday, at the AI Breakfast Lab, we gather here as entrepreneurs, as creators, as business builders and leaders around the world, and we learn how to use artificial intelligence to move faster with speed, to generate content and stay competitive in the new AI economy, no matter where you're at around the world. Let's jump in to the AI Breakfast Lab. Let me show you a little bit about who we are and what we do and our style so that you get a clear understanding and you get the most out of the AI Breakfast Lab. First of all, our method for teaching is real simple. Today, we're going to discover a problem. We're going to identify the challenge, and we're going to explore one or two tools that we have on our platform. We have well over 40 plus AI tools for just about any problem that we can solve quickly. We're going to just focus on two of them to solve that problem. Then we're going to make something. We're going to build an asset, solve a real problem, and then we're going to show you the outcome and see the results. Now, all your responsibility is here during the AI Breakfast Lab is to observe what we're doing, get oriented with it. You may have a question or two, and you may have the opportunity to get your question answered right here live if you put it in the chat while you're observing and orienting what we're doing. Then ultimately, our goal for you is to make a decision and then take action. This is what we call our OODA loop. You observe, orient, decision, action. This entire OODA loop could take place during this 1 hour. It certainly can, because what we're about to show you is going to help you tremendously get prepared to get found by AI. Yes, AI can refer you business, can refer business to businesses that are in your hometown, in your local area, in your villages, in your cities, in your countries, in your states. And there are billions and millions of businesses that need help around the world. Entrepreneurs, law offices, construction companies, medical centers, coffee shops, flower shops, you name it. If AI can't find you, your customers can't find you either. And the search algorithm has changed. Content has changed. The way things have written need to be written have changed. The keys have changed and the internet game has changed dramatically. Now, there's still some basic stuff that still stays in place, and it's content marketing. And we're going to talk today about using two tools, the Ghostwriter tool and our LinkedIn engine. We're going to create some authority content to solve this problem of being invisible. LinkedIn is a high credible place to post articles. We're going to take an idea and we're going to build authority by writing articles for LinkedIn using our Ghostwriter tool. LinkedIn content is like incredible. I mean, you can produce articles for free right on LinkedIn, newsletters. Yes, consistency. And the great thing about what we're going to do, they're going to be AEO optimized. We're going to position ourselves as an expert. You can schedule posts for free. And in a big way, LinkedIn is hugely AI discoverable. I mean, LinkedIn is like a magnet if you do it right to AI search engines. So we're going to brainstorm, we're going to write, we're going to publish, we're going to generate topics, we're going to create content. And the goal here is to get influence and gain influence and traction, right? And a game-changing principle applies here too. We talked about this yesterday when we wrote the book live on the AI Breakfast Lab. We wrote the book called Own It. Yes, it was called Own It. And we took that to the finish line. The cover, 5 chapters, an introduction, and a conclusion, all crafted using our platform. AI does not replace your voice, it amplifies it. So we're not going to let AI just write these. We're going to use artificial intelligence, certainly, but we're also going to use our anointed intelligence so we can create something powerful, amazing intelligence. Our experiences, your wisdom, your voice, your story. That's what makes the book or the articles or everything that we're doing valuable. You could obviously take all the newsletters that you write and use that as a foundation for a book. I'm thinking of people like Buddy Hodges, who is in Momentum Tech, and he's been writing LinkedIn articles for years, and he's a strategist with LinkedIn. He could certainly take all his newsletters he's written and turned it into a book easily. But LinkedIn is where we're going to focus today. We're going to learn how to structure it. And keep in mind, the trust factor is still in place. This is very important. Any information that we put in the ghostwriter is protected. It's your intellectual property. It stays yours. Your inputs are not used to train other public AI systems. Your book, your articles, everything stays secure. Your knowledge stays protected. Your content stays within your environment. This is critical for you to understand. And authors and entrepreneurs and creators want that protection. So let's get started. Let's write some incredible LinkedIn articles. Now, let me show you where you do that because a lot of people may not be familiar with where you can post on LinkedIn. Well, let's just show you now. This is going to be the end game. This is kind of where we're going, right? So if I go here to starting a post right here, you can see there's video, there's photo, and then look, there's write an article right here. So we're going to use this format to write an article. Now, an article includes an image, just like a blog does. It includes a title. It includes a description or maybe some mentions like of your partners or family members. And you could do formatting like you do in bed code. You could do insert images. You can add links. You can add dividers. You can do bullets and bold. You can do different styles of font. You can even schedule, like you can schedule out, you can see this, you can schedule out all your posts. You can create a newsletter. This is a lot of people don't even know this. You can create a whole newsletter, like a cluster of articles that are on LinkedIn. Pretty cool. This is like a built-in content machine for you that you can just do, right? And the cool thing about it is you can do it with speed right in our platform. Yes, you can. 100%. So let's do something. Let's go to our ghostwriter. Or actually, let's go to our ghostwriter. So we're going to go to our chat, not the chat ones. We're going to go to the writing tools. That's where the ghostwriter is, right here. Now, the ghostwriter not just can't just write books. It can do a lot of other things, right? It's good at copy, right? So you can see we have the Own It book here that we wrote yesterday. Okay, and then we got other topics, but I'm gonna go to Momentum Tech. Yeah, because Momentum Tech, this knows a little bit about who we are. Let's close this window here and let's just look in the history here a little bit to make sure it understands exactly everything that we're doing. Maybe I need to upload some more information here, but I just want to check it a little bit. Look at the history here. Okay, excellent. So it's writing video scripts for me. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, excellent. So we've had a lot of long conversations with this GPT on Momentum Tech from since last November. So we've been doing a lot of work with it. And so I want to make sure that it has everything that we need. So um, let's do something here. Let me give it information about AI certification. Let's give it some information about us a little bit more. So let's see here. Let's just go to a website. I'm going to go to my apprentice certification website, and I want to make sure it knows everything about that. All right, so I'm just going to copy this a little bit. All right, here's some information about a new product we have. I want to make sure you have the knowledge of it because I'm going to write some copy about this topic today. And I'm going to paste that whole copy in there. Let's give it some, see if what it does with it. Okay, let's just go back down here. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Make it your edge. James, why don't you tell the story what happened to you today at the chamber event you went to at 7 o'clock this morning? Man, you got up early. So James was actually giving away some certifications,
Yeah. So
scholarships.
I used to be an up by four, out by five kind of guy, but um, these years I'm not crazy about getting up at 6 and being at an event at 7. But it was awesome. I'm glad I did it. I'm gonna do it again. But I just went up there and I just gave a brief little blurb about Momentum Tech. We're the gold standard of AI, and that we are launching a scholarship for people to get their first certification. That we're going to have at least 500 of those, and everybody who's part of the Chamber of Commerce and Anna, them and their families are guaranteed to get one. Just see me. Here's my contact information. Contact me. Well, I had to leave a little bit early because I had an appointment set, a Zoom set. So I left the meeting 15 minutes early. I didn't have time to stay for coffee, but literally a big part of the room followed me out 15 minutes early to get my contact information and my card, because they want them and their family to be able to get that first AI certification. You all of you ladies and gentlemen have the ability to give people that scholarship. There's that funnel that's available on our promote system. Just share that link and let people know, hey, we're going to give away 500 of them. Get yours before they're gone.
Excellent. Thanks, James. That was awesome. So here's what we want to do this morning. I want you to create some topics on LinkedIn articles. I also want you to create some cluster of articles to create a newsletter on LinkedIn as well. This is going to be a cluster of topics. Center it around our AI apprentice certification. Put some urgency in the topics that this is by a scholarship offer, and we only have about 500 scholarships to give away this month. So there's limited space and a limited time urgency. Create a fear of loss, FOMO, in the articles to create some urgency. Give me some topics now, and I'll give you some feedback on the topics before we start writing articles and newsletters. So I just copied information for on the website. like your funnel, right? You can do the same thing. So we know the problem, obviously, we're addressing. The problem is most businesses don't even know how to do this. And they don't have the time or they run out of topics. So we're solving this problem right now, right? We're gonna write some articles and we're gonna write some newsletters and we're gonna publish them on LinkedIn and we're gonna have some fun doing it, right? And I'll show you how we can schedule a couple out too. So these are using two tools, the Ghostwriter and the LinkedIn Rocket Engine. It's in the Get AI Ready tools. All right, so let's look at what it's doing here. So again, the Ghostwriter is a GPT in the platform. It has ironclad guardrails to protect your information, so your intellectual property is protected, to remind you about that. And right now, we're just generating topics for our articles and our newsletters. So here we go. All right. FOMO-driven LinkedIn content cluster around your AI apprentice certification with urgency tied to your 500 scholarships this month. CAP, all group topics and audience intent so you can mix long-form LinkedIn articles, a weekly LinkedIn newsletter sprint. The cluster approach keeps your narrative consistent across formats and channels, which is the best practice for LinkedIn and multi-channel publishing. To keep urgency ethical and effective, will lean on clear deadlines, limit quantity rather than vague hype, and use favor answer first Q&A style angles to perform well in AI voice surfaces, AEO principles. You think the ghostwriter knows a little bit about AEO? Yes, we've trained it to understand it. LinkedIn article top ideas, headline and angle, scholarship countdown plus FOMO. Only 500 free AI apprentice scholarships. Here's how to claim one before they're gone. Mid-month check, how many scholarships are left? What to do if you're on the fence? 48 hours left, 7 reasons to get certified now, and what you'll miss if you wait. Those are topic ideas, right? Your edge, not your blind spot topics. Make AI your edge, not your blind spot. Free certification for the first 500 this month. Don't guess AI, get certified. Why 7 short lessons, 1 quiz beats months of confusion. From I'll learn later to I'm certified. How a free path removes the number 1 barrier. Career credibility, like for students. The LinkedIn Ready AI credential recruiters actually understand. Free for 500 this month. For students, 1 free certification that signals real AI literacy on college and internship apps. 5 conversations you'll win once you're AI certified. Client, team, board, vendor, hiring. Responsible, practical AI. Plain language, what you'll learn and why it matters at work and school. No coding required, just clarity. The practical AI basics every team member should know. Perfect. Speed to signal, 7 lessons. Yes, education and parents, entrepreneurs and small teams, plus proof, urgency. LinkedIn newsletter mini series, 4 issues. These are like a series. That's created a series here for me. So, issue 1, your first AI credential feature, why AI Apprentice exists. Sidebar, 7 lessons, 20 questions, 80% pass, how it works. Issue 2, edge versus blind spot, what you'll actually learn. Issue 3, career signals, LinkedIn and resume wins. Issue 4, last call, scholarship countdown and FAQ questions. Optional Q&A. Is it really free? Do I need code? How do I, how can I finish? How fast can I finish? Very good. Good. Why it works, your move. Good. All right, your move. Confirm the exact scholarship language you want to use. Primary audience mix to wait. Professional students. Okay, let's focus on one here category. Let's get real clear. So let's just say first come, first serve. Yeah, we'll answer that. Let's target target and entrepreneurs first. You can generate different ones for different topics and different whatever you want to do. They're your LinkedIn articles, right? And then okay, any dates for last call this month? What's today? Yeah, let's no last call for the month. Whenever the certifications run out, they can close at any time. All right. That creates a little curiosity, right? Instead of putting a deadline on it, it just says it can come down at any time. Cool. All right. So let's see what we got. Any questions in the chat about this, guys? Right.
If you don't mind, put the questions in the Q&A at the bottom so it's easier to find. Sometimes it's hard to find them in chat.
Yes, we would do that. That would be great. All right, now we're getting more focused, laser focused on what we're going to do, right? So that was a goal. That way, it doesn't, we're not writing for all of the categories. That's part of the parameters that you want to give AI, to focus in on a certain category. So this is what it did. It gave me specific. All right, perfect. LinkedIn article topics. Let's start with a topic. Let's start with a topic here. Okay. Well, let's copy that. Actually, let's take these and let's put them in a Word document. Okay. Perfect. Let's copy that and let's put it in a document. Okay. Excellent. Make that a little bit bigger. All right. Let's pick one that we like here. Let's just do the first one. Here's our topic here. All right. So now that we have topics, and there's plenty of topics here we could do. Now we could just come here right to the Ghostwriter. We already have the topics. So you can see it's already asking you more, like 3 different more. We don't want more right now. So let's just open up another tab so we don't lose what we're working on there. For the event, I won't ever lose it, but I want to want to come back to it, so I can just hit the tab and come back to it. All right, so we're going to go to the Get AI Ready tools, and we're going to go to the AEO LinkedIn engine, and then we also have our blog. But let's go to our LinkedIn engine. Let's take a look at it. I may need to go to like a different one, but let's just try it. Let's see what we got. Okay, main topic, target audience, or message, style, business brand, role. Okay. All right. Tell you what, let's uh let's stick with, okay, we'll use this, but we'll create a post for the article to promote it. That's what we'll do. All right. So let's go back to the Ghostwriter and let's tell it to write the first LinkedIn article. Let's start by writing the first LinkedIn article. I need you to structure it so that AI can find it quickly. Also need you to put a cluster of FAQ questions at the bottom. And I need you to write the entire LinkedIn article, including a title and hashtags that are trending. Here is the first topic. There we go. The ghostwriter can write these. So that's why we're going to do this. And then what we could do is we could take this article concept and the LinkedIn engine, Rocket Engine, can write social posts to promote it, to get people to go read the article or go read the newsletter, right? You get it? So there'll be AI ready social posts, there'll be AI ready LinkedIn articles. So here we go. There's some questions, hashtags. Now, obviously, I would put my link in here, right? Likewise, you would put your link in here, or your funnel link. So let's just go back and let's look at it. I like to read through it a little bit to make sure we're on target. So, all right, here we go. We've opened 500 free scholarships. Yes, good. 7 size video lesson. Why this matters now? Yes. All right. Yes. Upskill a small team this week. Enroll 3 to 5 teammates. Yeah, there you go. That's a great idea, right? Get your friends to do it with you, right, James? Yeah. Each completes the 7 lessons. Everyone takes a quiz and prints a certificate. That's great. Do it in a team. That's fantastic. Do it as a family, right? And then add it to your LinkedIn credentials. Want to be able to say copy and paste link to certified AI apprentice by Momentum Tech 7 lessons? Yes, urgency is fair and necessary. Yes, ready to move, enroll free, FAQ questions. Okay. All right, let's do some stuff here. Let's add some elements to this article talking about how critical it is now to get AI ready. I mean, every job in the market is going to require AI certification and AI knowledge, prompting skills, and understanding of what AI is and how it works, especially our younger kids. If you have kids in high school or middle school, they need to be prepared also. Include these elements in this article to attract these entrepreneurs because, a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners have nephews and nieces and kids in their life. Again, you want to put in what you want into this article. So once you write one article with it, then it's easy to say, let's write the second article and use the same strategy, use the same tone, use the same vibe. Once you get the first one, this is how we write books too. And the platform is you just kind of test it out. How does it write the introduction? How does it feel? What's the vibe? Does it sound good to the ear? How is it, right? And then we can move on. Once we train it and make sure it's not utilizing words outside of our vocabulary or even, not conversational in speech. So let's just see what we got here. So I like what it's doing. Okay, perfect. So Momentum Tech has opened 500 free scholarships to the AI Apprentice certification. First come, first served, and subject to close at any time. Entrepreneurs and small business teams, 7 concise video lessons plus a 20-question quiz, instant printable, LinkedIn ready certificate, no credit card, no coding, global access. If you're serious about making AI your edge, not your blind spot, claim a seat now. Why AI ready is now business critical. Clients and partners expect fluency. Yes. Um, Requests for proposals and vendor checks now asking about AI literacy. responsible use, and prompt skills. If your team can't answer plainly, and you risk delays or deals. Decisions move faster with clarity. Knowing what AI is and isn't helps you choose tools. Yes. Hiring with trust. Yes. Make AI your edge, not your blind spot. Urgency. Yes. S&B. Yes. Entrepreneurs. Faster proposals. Parents. Aunts. Yes. Yes. All right. Love it. What you'll get. Structure. FAQ questions. Excellent. All right, let's do it. So now let's copy this. We have the title here. I'm going to show you how to put it on LinkedIn. So these are our topics. Real practical stuff here today for you guys. Here's the title. I just copy that. I go to my LinkedIn and I paste the title right there. Bada boom. And then this is where I'm going to paste the article. Here, I'll just take this, go all the way down, and copy. And then I'm going to put that in right here in the article. Right there. Pretty cool, right? Now I can come in here and I can format it now if I want to. Like remember there you can bold stuff, right? Like I can bold, Momentum Tech, right? And I can say, I can bold you know, the the headers here as well, right? All right, here we go. Just give it a little bit of formatting. It already kept the formatting, as well, which is great. So I'm just going to go in here and just do this. Now, these will rank well on AI. So if you are consistent with it, just like putting blogs and content on your website, right? If you are consistent with that, and that's one of the signals of AI that you have authority and it trusts you. Experience. It's all about experience, your expertise, your trust, and your authority, right? That's what signals AI to trust you. If it can't trust you, it's gone, right? It's gone. You disappear. All right, here's FAQs. Okay. You can spend as much time as you want to formatting it. It's important, right? And you would definitely want to put your link in here somewhere. I'll do that afterwards. Or I could put a link in there. It's okay. I'll just put a link here at the bottom. There we go. All right, so now that's done. Now you need a LinkedIn cover. Now that can be any image you want, right? Just kind of a cover. So, I could do, here, let's just do something kind of short and easy here. So let's just take this, we'll save that image. We're going to call that certifications on my desktop. And let's just go here to the LinkedIn. We're just going to use that for brevity of time. That's the thumbnail for um, the certification. Yeah, it looks good, right, James? That actually turned out really good. Yeah, so we'll just click on next. And then there is the image right there. That looks actually pretty good, right? So I think that's pretty much done. The only thing that's missing is my LinkedIn, my funnel. So you would have your funnel. Don't use mine unless you want to give me business, which I don't think you do. So let's just go back to the LinkedIn here. And you could add like a link right here. Get your claim your spot. How about that? Okay. And we'll go style, heading, and then we'll put the link on there. And we'll do a link, add a link, and then this is the text. Click here. Let's see here. All right. And let's get rid of this here. Make that style like normal. Perfect. I think that's great. Now you want to go to next. Now you could, this is where you manage it, where you can manage your articles. You can preview it, you can duplicate as a draft, you can schedule it, you can look at all your published articles, you can get help, you can give feedback, right? All kinds of stuff to management, but we're just going to click on next. Now, this is where you can post it, but you need to write a social post for it. So that's where we're going to go to the LinkedIn Rocket Engine right here. So we're going to take our article right here. Let's copy it. Main topic, target audience. So we'll put our main topic in here. Our target audience is, whoops, wrong one. Small to mid-sized business owners and entrepreneurs. Our main goal is to get people to take advantage of our scholarship offer. Keep the tone professional and conversational. Claim your spot now and get your free AI apprentice certification. And then this is where you would put your link in the engine. So you put your link in the engine here, whatever that is. There it is. Copy that. And you paste that link in there. Just say Momentum Tech AI. Role or title. Say, I have to say co-founder. And you hit submit. Takes about 70 seconds or less. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that social post to promote the LinkedIn article. And I'm going to hit go and publish it. Now I can also schedule it. I'll show you where you can do that for practical reasons. I mean, how many, once you see, I've already got it, the Ghostwriter trained. I can write the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, right? And I could keep writing more and more and more. The more you publish, the better, because it helps the algorithm of AI beginning to build trust for your LinkedIn articles, for your profile. So, Steve, I'm not going to give you this post. Your post, remember the whole OODA principle, right? The OODA principle is you observe, you get oriented, make a decision, and you take action. So I could give you, you have your funnel. I showed you how to do it. Just train the ghostwriter on the copy of the funnel, and you'll be good to go. Is that fair? I don't know if I want to, you understand? You could do what I did. I try to make it easy for you. So you just go to your funnel, remember? And I just copied the copy and I put it in Ghostwriter and started to train it and tweak it. And I gave it some frameworks, right? You could do that. And then you could train your Ghostwriter to give you topics. And then you could tweak it and adjust it, talk about your target audience, everything that you just saw me do, right? And then you can write your article. And then you saw me put it in a Word document here, the article right here. And then all I did was copy and paste it. And we're putting it on LinkedIn. So we're writing here's the inputs here. And here is the LinkedIn rocket authority, building posts with a hook, story, teaching, and call to action. So this is the entire social post right here. I've seen too many deals stall and projects derail because teams can't answer simple AI questions. As co-founder and CTO of Momentum Tech AI, I built the AI Apprentice certification to make AI literacy accessible and actionable for businesses of all sizes. Here's how you win with practical AI fluency. Clarify AI versus hype. Understand what AI is and what it isn't. So you choose tools and set guardrails, not chase shiny object waste. Master prompting fundamentals, learn context, constraints, and iteration to get useful results day to day. Demonstrate responsible use, safety, and ethics. You can explain to clients, regulators, and parents to no jargon. Signal credibility instantly. Complete 7 concise video lessons and 20-question quiz and print a LinkedIn ready certificate. No coding, no credit card required. Only 500 free scholarships available worldwide, and they could close at any time. If you're serious about making AI your edge, not your blind spot, act now. Claim your spot now and get your free AI certification. It's a pretty darn good post, isn't it, Jeanette? What do you think, Jeanette? James? Pretty good, right? That is a really
Yeah,
good,
yeah, I love it. Love it, love it.
yeah. So, I'm going to copy that.
Amazing.
Now, I'll give you this social post, but I think you should write your own article. Okay. You know, like maybe, even the social post, you don't want to just use it because you're not the co-founder or CTO. You understand? So, yeah, it's amazing how fast under an hour. Yes, yeah, exactly. It is. It is. It's really incredible what you can do. So here's the post. Let's put it right here and scroll up. Let's just format it a little bit. I love that it formatted it really, really nice, right? All right.
Very nice.
Claim your spot. Okay. Perfect. Let's just add some hashtags. That's the only thing I think I didn't do. So let's just do some hashtags. We'll just use the ones it recommends. Let's just use AI certification. G, B, I. Just go. Spell it wrong. PRA. All right, there we go. So I'll tag my partner here, Jeanette, and then we will. Now, let me show you what you can do. So I can post it now, or there's a little clock here. You guys see that clock next to publish? when I roll over it, what does it say? Schedule what? For later. So I could schedule this. I can view my scheduled posts. So my question to you guys, how many posts are you going to schedule this weekend for the month? Put a number in there. How many posts are you going to schedule this weekend? Have you made a decision yet that you're going to do this? How many posts are you going to schedule this weekend? Put a number. 5. Great job. 100. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. You can do it. It is, you could probably do that like in maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, right? 5. Yeah. 3. Great. Action. I love it. That's the OODA loop, guys. That's exactly what you, and if you're a guest here, this is how fast you could do it. This alone is like, as a professional, is worth the $39 for entrance into the Momentum Tech platform, guys. It's a home run. It's a grand slam, right? Just this alone, just LinkedIn. So schedule it, or you could just say, go back, and I could just publish it live. So I'm just going to publish it. It's published. Congrats on your publishing your latest article, Ed. Share on Facebook, share on X. Get the link to this article. I can copy it to the clipboard, and I'll give you guys that link if you want to see it. You certainly can. Actually, you know what? I don't want to put the link in the chat for everybody, but you could, if you guys follow me, you can see it. But you can share this. So I could take this link and I can text it to my contact list on my phone, text it to my WhatsApp contacts. Hey, I just wrote a new article. You may want to check it out, right? Um, so that's how you do a LinkedIn article. Now, what about a series, right? We don't have time to do a series today, but it's just works the same way, right? Turned out really great. So you can save it. Yes, it's got the your profile information here, the date. It's formatted beautifully. And if they click that link, well, actually it didn't work. So we may need to go and edit it. So there's an editing feature here. I know there is. So let's just go back up here. Edit article. So you go back, like, oops, made a mistake. Let's just clean it up here, right? So what I want to do is I want to fix this. So let's click the link. That didn't work. Okay. So we'll just paste the link in there. And LinkedIn. And we'll just paste it in there. And update. Boom. Now it updates it. Perfect. So I'm gonna like it. So there you go. That is a LinkedIn article. Now, case now, how would you do like a newsletter? So let's just come up here. Let's write an article and let's go ahead and create a newsletter. All you do is click on newsletter. So this is where you would upload a logo or an image for your newsletter to increase engagement. What's the newsletter title? How often do you want to publish? Daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly? Your newsletter description. And then, of course, your connections and follows will be invited to subscribe. They'll be subscribed. You will be subscribed to your newsletter, and your newsletter will be featured on your profile. How cool is that? And you can create, you want to learn more. Let's look at this. We don't have time to do it, but let's click on learn more and let's read a little bit here. So we can learn. Because I think that's why you guys are here. You've made a decision that you're going to do some articles, but let's try to look at this a little bit. As a newsletter author, you get to write about your profession topic you care about on a regular basis. Members can subscribe to your newsletter to receive updates when you publish something new. The most engaging newsletters specifically address a unique topic, consistent enough that subscribers look forward to the next article. Anyone could discover, read, share your LinkedIn newsletter. LinkedIn members can also subscribe to it. You can create a newsletter as yourself or as a LinkedIn page. So a personal or a page, either one. Members who meet newsletter access criteria will be able to create a newsletter. So you have to have access to create it. So you just got to check your LinkedIn profile to see if it's there. If it's not there, you may need to have some more influence on LinkedIn, or maybe you need a company page. So you can see here, like creating a newsletter, publishing a newsletter. Access criteria? Let's look at access criteria. So it's a set of regular publishers. So all LinkedIn members have access to create a newsletter on LinkedIn. There you go. Pages must meet the following criteria. You have to have at least, if you're going to create a LinkedIn newsletter from your business page, you need to have at least 150 followers and connections. Recent shares of original content. We look for pages who have experience. See, I told you, creating original content on LinkedIn. For example, creating posts with text, images, or videos. A history of abiding by our professional community policies. You get it? So you can learn all about LinkedIn newsletters here. Let's go back and I'll copy this because it's their answer hub, and you can learn all about LinkedIn newsletters. That's a good coffee read or a good lunch read, so you can learn a little bit about it. You think businesses would benefit from this? Put a 5 in the chat. If you think businesses can benefit this, put a 5 in the chat. You think you could maybe make some money helping businesses doing this? Of course you can. Yes. You think it matters where they're at, whether they're in South Africa or Colombia or Greenland or Australia or Canada or Dallas or Franklin? Does it matter where they're at? No. Puerto Rico? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what type of business it is. No. Any business would benefit from it. That is the AI Breakfast Lab, guys. You were invited here today as a guest, or you're currently a consultant, and I want to tell you, just like we were writing about, guys, for a limited time, we have scholarship available for the AI Apprentice certification. The person that invited you here has a unique link, right? A unique link that you can get from them so you can get AI Apprentice certified. They're going to provide that to you, and we got some questions today. We'll end the live stream now, but we'll answer the questions live. So stay here if you're live with us, and we'll answer the questions. But one more time, the person that invited you here, if you're a guest, has a link that they can share